Hey everybody, just going to take you guys through a quick little 90-90 fascial flow that you guys can do as a nice warm up for the hip capsule, for the T-spine, shoulder, pec, before you guys work out. So first we're going to just set up in a 90-degree position from the base of the hip to the knee and then knee to the foot. Same exact position on the back leg if you can. If this hurts your front knee at all, you can just pull the front of the foot in towards your hip, your back hip if you need to. If not, I would like you to try and work that 90-degree position. Then we're just going to place one hand beside the knee, one hand beside the foot if you can. And I want you to imagine your pelvis as like a bowl, and I want you to try and tilt your pelvis forward as if you're spilling water out of the front of your pelvis. So from here, we're just going to lift with the chest. I'm going to have you guys pull the belly button in line with the knee, and we're going to lift forward here, maintaining a kind of neutral spine position until you get a nice stretch in the back of the hip, maybe into the glute a little bit, and then we're just going to lift, reach, and then crash and round ourselves forward. So you're lifting, reach, crash, round, lift, reach, crash, round. Then from here, you're going to pull the belly button towards your calf, mid-shin height, and you're going to do the exact same little wave series. So we're lifting, reaching the chest forward, crash, press into the floor from there. Lift, reach, and then when you can't go anymore, you can push and move through that upper back. Lift, reach, round, push the floor away from you. From here, I'm going to have you rotate across the front of the thigh. So now my belly button is facing the floor here, and I'm just going to do that exact same sequence. So I'm lifting, reaching, crashing, rounding. Lift, reach the chest, crash, push into the floor, lift, reach, crash, round. Ideally keeping your back knee on the floor as much as you can. Then you're really going to twist yourself up here, and you're going to post up on your back elbow. From here, you're going to use your elbow and shoulder almost like a pivot point, and you're going to try and reach with the opposite arm underneath your rib cage, and then you're going to open up with a bent elbow. So I'm not sinking into the shoulder, I'm trying to press and push that shoulder away from my ear, and I'm rotating underneath and then reaching that, leading with the elbow. Rotate, lead with the elbow. From here, we're going to address kind of that big muscle underneath the armpit, the lat a little. So I'm going to have you keep a nice straight arm, hand comes on the front of the thigh. We're lifting, reaching the arm up overhead until you can't go anymore, and then you're going to crash and pull the arm back to the thigh. So ideally the back knee is staying where it is, and we're lifting, reaching as if someone's pulling on my arm, and then I'm going to crash and round. Lift, reach, 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 crash, and then round. From here, I'm going to have you swoop yourself around the front of your hip. We're going to pull the hands behind us, and then with keeping the knees kind of where they are and the feet where they are, we're going to pivot on our hip, and we're just going to rotate the knees. So we call this windshield wiper, rotating leg side to side, just going a few reps in between each side. And then when you land, after you do about 5 reps, you're going to land in that opposite angle, in that opposite 90-degree position on the other leg. So I'll give you guys a little view here. Let's set up on the other side, 90-degree position in both legs, and we're going to start that same sequence on the opposite hip. So we're lifting, reaching ourselves forward, keeping that tailbone nice and long, and then crash, exhale, lift, reach, crash. Really important that you work with your breath here. Lift, reach, crash, round. We're going to do that same thing. Pull the belly button towards middle of the shin, calf, lift, reach, crash, lift, reach, crash, and round. Lift, reach, crash, round. From here, we're going to do the same thing where we rotate, just giving you guys a different angle, rotating across the thigh, Belly button comes towards the floor. We're lifting, reaching, crashing from here. Lift, reach, crash and round. Good. From here, we're really winding up that tissue, pulling the back elbow to the floor, and we're rotating under the rib with a bent elbow, opening up towards the ceiling. Hitting about 3 reps, going through it at your own pace. Hand comes to the thigh now. We're getting that nice swimmer, that little stretch up at the top, and then we're crashing, rounding, running into fitness equipment. Lift, reach, crash, round. One more there. Following the hand with your head, and then we're rotating underneath, around the front of the hip. Hands come behind, little side to side, pivoting the knees side to side for about 5 reps. And there's your little 90 fascial wave. Hopefully you guys have a chance to practice this. Thanks for chiming in. Bye.